Chelsea managed to secure a 1-0 win over Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League at Stamford Bridge. Enzo Fernandez became the hero with the only goal of the match, which came from a perfect pass from Cole Palmer early in the second half. However, this match did not go without controversy. 2 additional goals had to be disallowed after a long VAR check. Moises Caicedo had doubled Chelsea's lead, but his goal was disallowed for offside after a 4-minute review. Pape Sarr then thought he had equalized for Tottenham, but referee Craig Pawson decided that he had first fouled Caicedo before scoring in the league zone, while Spurs have to accept a defeat that complicates their position. Chelsea player ratings: 4-2-3-1 formation. Player of the match: Cole Palmer, 8.2. Robert Sanchez, 8.2. Malo Gusto, 8.1. Trevoh Chalobah, 7.5. Levi Colwill, 6.8. Marc Cucurella, 7.4. Moises Caicedo, 8. Enzo Fernandez, 8.1. Pedro Neto, 6.8. Cole Palmer, 8.2. Jadon Sancho, 6.5. Nicholas Jackson, 6.4. Chelsea are once again showing their strength in the big games and getting closer to their target this season. Chelsea showed their fangs again in the Premier League with a 1-0 win over Tottenham Hotspur. And one name caught the attention: Moises Caicedo. The defensive midfielder performed brilliantly in midfield, prompting Enzo Maresca to call him the best defensive midfielder in the world right now. The victory at Stamford Bridge further strengthened Chelsea's position in 4th place in the standings, just 5 points behind Nottingham Forest in 3rd. Enzo Fernandez was the hero with his header, but behind this victory, Caicedo once again proved his quality as the anchor of the Blues game. After the match, Jamie Redknapp said that there are not many defensive midfielders better than Caicedo right now. Maresca immediately agreed. I completely agree. In my opinion, right now he is one of the best, if not the best defensive midfielder in the world. Maresca also highlighted the mentality of the Ecuadorian player. Moi is a fantastic player. He is serious in his work, humble, kind, and always polite. Today, he was extraordinary again, praised Maresca. Not only the coach, Levi Colwill also praised Caicedo's big impact in Chelsea's midfield, especially in helping the team record a 4th consecutive clean sheet at Stamford Bridge. Moi breaks up the opponent's attacks very easily. If I had a microphone during the match, you would have only heard me say, "Wow, Moi," over and over again. He makes everything easier for us in the back line, said Colwill. Caicedo was not the only player who performed impressively. Trevoh Chalobah, Malo Gusto, and Enzo Fernandez also received praise from Maresca for appearing solid throughout the match. With performances like this, is it true that Chelsea already have the best defensive midfielder in the world? If Caicedo continues to perform consistently, it is difficult to refute Maresca's claim. Chelsea are back to aggressive moves in the transfer market. After long targeting Nico Williams, the Blues are now trying to overtake Arsenal in the hunt for the talented Athletic Club winger. Williams, who performed brilliantly with Spain at Euro 2024, previously refused to move from Bilbao. However, this time he is reportedly more open to leaving his childhood club. Chelsea must compete with Arsenal, who are said to be the favourites, especially after their new sporting director, Andrea Berta, met directly with Williams' representatives. However, the Blues have a secret weapon: the appeal of a long-term project and the financial ability to allow them to pay the €58 million release clause without any obstacles. Williams' arrival will add a new dimension to Chelsea's attack, which is still searching for balance under Enzo Maresca. His speed, technique, and creativity are very suitable for the Premier League. However, the question is, can Chelsea beat Arsenal in this hunt, or will Barcelona come with a surprise at the last minute? Chelsea have identified Liam Delap as their top target for the striker position this summer. Although Benjamin Sesko is also on their wish list, Delap is now Chelsea's first choice, with sources saying the 22-year-old is a better fit for the Premier League than Sesko. Delap, who was previously part of Manchester City's academy, has been in impressive form for Ipswich despite their relegation threat this season. With 11 goals and 2 assists in 28 Premier League appearances, Delap has shown that he is capable of performing at the highest level, despite playing for a team that is struggling to stay in the league. Chelsea have been monitoring Delap's progress for some time, and they were even close to making a bid when he was still at Man City. Now, with Delap's impressive form, Chelsea are ready to make a formal offer in the summer transfer window. Delap has a style of play that is considered very physical, with the ability to control the ball well, and the ability to contribute more than just goals. Theo Walcott even likened Delap to Harry Kane due to his ability to threaten the opponent's defense, as well as his contribution in scoring goals and hard work on the field. With a price tag of around £40 million, Chelsea will most likely wait for the right time to realize this transfer, although Manchester City have a 20% release clause that could increase the transfer fee. Delap is believed to be a very valuable addition to Chelsea's attack line, providing a strong alternative to increase their squad depth next season. Jadon Sancho's future at Chelsea is increasingly uncertain. Coming on loan from Manchester United, Sancho's performance has been far from expectations. Only 2 goals in 28 matches this season have questioned his name in the Blues. Maresca emphasized that Sancho must improve his game, especially in terms of attacking aggression. He has to shoot more often. We often get into promising positions, and the final decision is up to the wingers. Jadon has the ability, but he has to be braver in taking chances, said Maresca. Statistics also support Maresca's criticism. Sancho has only released 18 shots in 23 Premier League matches, with an average of 1.1 shots per 90 minutes. Compared to other Chelsea wingers, such as Noni Madueke, 4 shots per 90 minutes, Pedro Neto, 2.2, and Tariq George, 2, Sancho looks far behind in offensive contributions. This situation is further complicated by the clause in his contract. Chelsea have the option to buy Sancho permanently for £25 million, but they can cancel the deal by paying a £5 million penalty. With his form underwhelming, the chances of Sancho returning to Manchester United this summer are increasingly open. However, the question is, do Chelsea still need Sancho? With Cole Palmer, Madueke and Nicholas Jackson all back from injury, Maresca now has more options in his attacking department. If Sancho fails to prove himself soon, Chelsea could make the bold decision to let him go sooner than expected. Andre Santos is reportedly a top target for Paris Saint-Germain and AC Milan in the upcoming summer transfer window. The young Brazilian is currently on loan at Strasbourg, with the hope of joining Chelsea in the 2025-26 season. After a difficult loan spell at Nottingham Forest last season, Santos has made a huge impact in Ligue 1, scoring 9 goals from midfield in 25 appearances. As well as trying to secure a place in Enzo Maresca's squad next season, Santos is also edging closer to a regular Brazil international. Following his international debut in 2023, Santos and Strasbourg are in fine form with a 7-game unbeaten run in Ligue 1 as they look to secure a Champions League spot. According to Fichajes, Santos is expected to be one of the most sought-after players when the summer transfer window opens in June. While he could return to Chelsea for the 2025-26 season, there have been suggestions that the 20-year-old could be on his way out of Stamford Bridge. PSG are reportedly interested in signing Santos on a permanent deal, while AC Milan are keen to land the player on loan. However, Chelsea are yet to make a final decision on the future of Santos, who is still part of their loan squad. As one of many Chelsea players out on loan to clubs in Europe, Santos will need to continue his impressive form in France to earn a chance to play at Stamford Bridge next season. With 10 goals from midfield this season, Santos has proven his ability to score important goals. However, Chelsea may feel that Santos would be better served by continuing his loan spell at a bigger club than Strasbourg, such as AC Milan, who could offer a bigger challenge and more opportunities to develop. With Ismael Benaka likely to leave Milan, Santos could fill the void, making the San Siro an attractive option for the young Brazilian.